This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not shouting "Ba-dee-ya" at city council meetings, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio World.
My name is Keith. I'm a barber from Tacoma, Washington. When the pandemic hit, it did affect me as a business owner. I had my own personal reasons why I didn't get vaccinated. But I was talking to a doctor, and he was telling me more about what it could do to protect us and our family. I wanted to get back to that once was, right? I do feel safe knowing that I am vaccinated. I just hope what I'm saying is reaching into people's heads to know that this is the best decision for all of us. To learn more, please visit hereforuswa.org.
The Beat of the Fox with Nastiness is back on K-Fox Night Beat.
Yo, what's the deal? It's the legendary Hall of Fame DJ Mixmaster Ice from UTFO.
What's up? Who you thought this is? This is Sir Mix-a-Lot.
And this is Terry Lewis.
And I'm Grand Mixer GMS.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Third Degree.
This is JJ Hudson from the High Children family.
Sunday nights from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's K-Fox Night Beat with DJ Nastiness.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music. Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
That's my noise.
Peace.
Women are not an homogenous group.
We face discrimination differently depending on factors such as ethnicity, age, socioeconomic status, and more.
Rainier Avenue Radio is proud to amplify women's voices.
They are the experts of their own lives, initiating conversations within their community about challenges they face, the solutions they're working on, and the opportunities they see.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 for Women's Voices on Air. We know our challenges. We are the experts of our lives.
We are master multitaskers, prioritizing our family, friends, and our faith above our own needs.
Our needs and voices are too often overlooked.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m. for Women's Voices on Air.
We tell our stories in our own way.
Struggling to pay your mortgage? If COVID-19 hurt your income, health, or family, you may be eligible for homeowner assistance funds from the government. Call 1-877-894-4663 now, or visit WashingtonHalf.org. That's WashingtonHAF.org. Because falling on hard times does not have to mean losing your home.
Rainier Avenue Radio. Rainier Avenue Radio.
What's up, everyone? Whoa, I look crazy. What's up, everyone? It is Clean Greens Living Live, broadcasting on Rainier Avenue Radio. It is your host, Queen Bree, and today I have a special guest, DeMarcus, who is working with us at Clean Greens. He's going to come on and he's going to help me. He's going to help me with Clean Greens today. So, everyone, welcome on DeMarcus. Woo!
Hello, how you doing?
What's up? Okay, so DeMarcus, before we get started, I do want to just let the people know. I just want to update them on a few things. Our youth, or the Indie Youth Party is this Saturday. So if you have any youth that would like to join us with some fun, please come visit us at 116 21st Avenue, where we will be ending out our youth program with a bang. We have our annual harvest dinner coming up this November 15th at Washington Hall, starting at 6:30, where we're having our annual harvest dinner. It is going to be games, food, live performances by our youth in our community. So Micah will be coming in, giving us a dance performance. Samara Rain will be coming in, and she'll be singing with her set with Aurora. Sorry, my throat got stoked. Aurora Avenue. And you'll hear from our youth. So this harvest dinner is going to be dedicated to and centered around our youth, our community, and our family. So we hope to see you there. The flyers are going to start circulating soon. So yes, please save the date for November 15th for our annual harvest dinner. All right, DeMarcus, where you at?
John Yesler in the CD, taking a walk.
Taking a walk, Lord. Is this gonna work out for you with that music, that stuff in the background? He's so hard headed. You supposed to be in like a quiet area. So
Well, there is no quiet areas where I live.
Oh, we're gonna have to get you set up. Anyway, so DeMarcus works for. He is new to Clean Greens. He's been working with us since what, August, DeMarcus?
Yes, ma'am.
And how have you been enjoying it?
It's been pretty good, you know, except for the Eagles flying down on me trying to snatch me up.
Well,
I had
now
to watch out for cougars and wildlife out there, you know.
You said the Eagles trying to soak you up, Lord. I have not. Now look, I haven't seen
I
the
tried
big
to send the video. But the video was too big because I kept zooming in on the eagle because I was tripping off of his size, man. It was like crazy. But other than that, the garden is beautiful.
So how are things? You just was out there earlier. This is another reason why you're out and about.
Oh, it was like I was in the clouds when I was out there. It was so much fog, you know, and you could barely see in front of you on the way there. And then as soon as I started leaving, as I went up the hill, it was all sunshine.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes being in the farm is like being in a sacred place. It's so calm, it's so serene, it's so quiet, it's foggy. You really feel like if you close your eyes, you can really feel like for us believers, like you're in heaven having a visit and a walk with God in the garden. That is so beautiful. That's how
I was, because I
Yeah.
was all by myself, except for I did see Tom. He drove by. He drove fast.
So listen, DeMarcus, we had this conversation, which cracks me up, and I feel like we have to have this conversation on the show. So we were on our way to the farm one day, and DeMarcus was the only fella with 3 other women, and he was bold. He was bringing us some good conversations. And that is in the background. She said you almost got put out of the car, but no, for seriously, like we were having this conversation about the disconnect with our community, especially with our brothers and our sisters. And when I say brothers and our sisters, I mean our Black community. And this disconnect where
brothers need to be. I just feel like sorry. Go ahead. What did you say?
No, I was just gonna say, like, I just feel like we need to have this conversation. And look, conversation and a good laugh, because DeMarcus had us cracking up, even though some of the stuff he was saying, you know, I don't know about it. But you know, I wanted to bring everyone else in this conversation to talk about how can we build a connection and a trust with our men and women in our community. So DeMarcus, you want to kick this off, or you want me to kick it off?
Well, this is what I'm going to kick it off. I'm going to kick it off with this. Yesterday, I seen a group of women on Facebook saying that.
Marcus, before you kick it off, I do have to do some disclaimers for you because you're new to this. Our church community does watch this show.
Oh, okay. Oh man, okay. I got to be careful. No,
hey, Beyonce.
No, I was already ready.
Okay, and we can't cuss. Okay, now go. Tell me what you're saying.
Oh, no cursing. Okay. Well, doggone it.
You ready to leave the show now? No, just joking. Go ahead.
No, but I just wanted to say that brothers need to be more into being CEOs and all that and running your own business. And the women behind them, although that it may be a good idea to start off with a job or whatever, but don't just say that that's the only thing, you know, that we need to do is work for somebody. You know, I'm tired of hearing that from the sisters. Oh, just go to work for somebody. And they don't be really behind you because you being a businessman is not a reality in the Black community because it's sometimes it used to be rare, you know, and it's more likely that we're going to work for somebody for the rest of our lives and get that pension and you know, be a used battery when we built this country. You know what I'm saying? And we need like say if I tried to come up with an endeavor, right? And I didn't have no way to do it at the time, and my wife is saying, well, go to McDonald's, you know, and I go to McDonald's. But my wife should bring up the business situation again. she should be a part of that movement. And if a black man comes up with an idea like that, his woman or the black women need to be behind that. You know, sometimes less than, you know, they always say, oh well, you know, that ain't gonna work, or nigga go get a job, and blah blah blah. But you know, I've been working for people all my life, you know, and I've not once had any girlfriend of mine really stick behind the plan of me being the CEO of something. You know, like people might look down on selling hot dogs, but now if you're the one that controls the revenue, it's better. You know what I mean? If you're the one that's doing it, it's better. You know. And another thing.
Hold on, you're going fast because he got some stuff to say and he's trying to let us sisters know. But hold on, back it up, bring it back, brother. One, I want to fast forward because I got two things I want to talk about. One, what did you see on Facebook that you wanted to start off with? What was it that you seen?
Well, there were some women saying that, well, now that my man is trying to treat me right, because he was doing me bad at first, but now that he's straightened out and tried to treat me right, I don't want him no more. I don't know how to love him anymore, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is the way the relationship began, that's the way it's gonna be, you know, and that's for men and women. You know, if you treat somebody right at the beginning, and then you being right at the end, it'll be okay. But if you start off one way and change up, it can you know, it can mess things up, you know. So but I'm saying to the women that if you got with the man and then you're unhappy that he's trying to treat you right now, that means that you must have liked the way he was then, because that's when you got with him. So women need to stop paying attention to beauty. You know what I mean?
So
at the beginning.
Stop paying attention to beauty?
Yeah, just beauty at the beginning, you know, and pay attention to how this brother might be treating you, because later on you're going to not like it. He's going to change. And then you might not even like the change because you was involved in the way he was at first.
Okay,
you know?
So we right, Daniel? Okay, so listen. So we talked about this, right? Remember, we talked about this, and I don't think it's necessarily that the woman liked how she was being treated in the beginning. I think what it is that, yes, you're right, that some women do go off a look, so you ignore the red flag. So I hear where you're saying, don't ignore the red flag, stop looking at the beauty and look at the person. But a lot of the time, women in our community are, you know, they're taught to be forgiving to people. They're saying there's been a lot of talks that our Black women aren't forgiving. Our Black women don't know how to support. Our Black women don't know how to love. Our Black women don't know how to, the famous word that everybody hates, submit. And so to me, it sounds like
they want to be conquerors. You know, they want to be conquerors.
We don't want to be conquerors, but we don't want to be led into the ditch. We don't want to be led to hell, DeMarcus.
Right.
From what I'm hearing her say is that he tried to hold on for so long, and now he want to treat her right, but she doesn't want it anymore. That doesn't necessarily mean that she liked it in the beginning, but I do hear what you're saying when you're saying stop it.
Because sometimes it goes like this. You know, things could be going all right when Adam has the wheel, right? We're going to use Adam and Eve. Say Adam has the wheel in the relationship and he's driving, everything's going right. Everything's going good. Then Eve wants to take the wheel. And now she's telling Adam, oh, everything ain't going right. You know, I don't like this. I don't like that. Why don't you change this? Why don't you change that? So he changes. Oh, Adam, I'm tired of you now. I want somebody else now. Steve was over here telling me something, you know, and really stop listening to Steve, because Steve might want Adam too. You know what I mean?
DeMarcus, what? Do you want to be conquerors or have to be? Okay, right. And that said, do we want to be conquerors or do we have to be? And I was just about to say, with your Steve story, Lord Jesus.
Because you know, it's Adam and Eve. It's supposed to be Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
Oh my God.
And then what Steve got to say ain't always right.
I mean, but listen, maybe Adam wasn't wasn't doing what he needed to do. And Eve had to be like, you know what, Adam, let me help you out here. I'm starving. I'm hungry. And what are you doing to feed me? And then she went and got the apple. She was led astray. And I think that's why I wanted to have this conversation. Because, like, one, I knew he was going to have us cracking up. Because you know what? Laughter is good for the soul. And we need to laugh and have these conversations and not be so mad and stiff about it. But really have these conversations. And some of the things you say, I get. But Black women, we don't want to be conquerors. Black women want to be.
Well, look. That was a prime example of the woman wanting to conquer. Because look, when the man straightened out and did everything she said do, he was conquered, and now he wasn't mysterious no more, and she was through with it. You know. Now when men, now a lot of times. We're the one. That's why it's up to us. It's our job to do that type of thing, because it's in our nature to hold on to the woman and the child. We'll never put you out in no fight. We get in an argument, we ain't gonna put the woman out. You know, if it's our castle. But you know, that's another story too. You know, you stay with a woman, she'll put you out. She'll put you out because she can't whoop you. You know what I mean? So she gonna put you out and stuff like that. You know.
But see, look, DeMarcus, I'm over here trying to talk and you keep talking over me. Maybe that's why
you're
not in the house.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But no, I hear what DeMarcus is saying. And one of the reasons why I thought it would be important for us to bring this conversation and this topic to the show is because there is a disconnect. Because a lot of the things that DeMarcus says, I haven't experienced. I haven't experienced it myself, and the women around me, I have seen who wants to follow. And sometimes we end up when we follow.
Where they at?
Look,
where they at? The ones that want to follow at.
Honey, they tired of following the wrong man, and they need a break. But so, how do we fix this disconnect? Because on your end, you're like women.
Well, everybody keep. I suggest we all keep trying to go up and keep trying to connect, and I believe that we should teach more of our youngsters about being their own man, being a businessman, selling product, maybe coming up with an invention, doing something out of the ordinary and break the chain of being just a consumer.
Wait. Okay, so we're talking about two different things here. Let's bring this back for the people. First of all, if you're just tuning in, you're tuning into Clean Greens Living Live, broadcasted on Rainier Avenue Radio. It is your host, DeMarcus got me all flabbergasted. It is your host, Queen Bree, and special guest DeMarcus from Clean Greens. He is one of our farm assistants out on the farm. We are so happy to have you at our agency. You do really good work. You do really hard work, and he has a lot of good things to say. And just to recap of what we're talking about, and DeMarcus, I don't want to be one of those people that go like and feel like I gotta interpret you. So please forgive me. That's not my intent.
It's okay.
We're talking about how can I know for you from what we talked about, you didn't feel like you were supported by Black women, and you love Black women. He loves Black women, people. He loves Black women.
My mom's Black.
Yeah.
No,
Black. But we wanted to find ways that in our community, how can we find that conversation to start support? So you talk about support and relationship, and then you talk about entrepreneurship. And so
relationship is a part of entrepreneurship too. It all runs hand in hand. Bad relationship. If you have a bad relationship going on and you're trying to be an entrepreneur, it could cause problems.
Why?
Because your mind ain't, you might be too busy trying to straighten things out at home, or you need to handle something somewhere else. You need to pick up some more chicken for your chicken business or something like that, and it didn't. You're busy at home fighting because she doesn't believe that that's what you're gonna go do. She thinks you're out there trying to party, and really you may be trying to do something positive.
So what is your solution? Like, how do we work together to support and build?
Well,
that's what you're saying. Is like we need the conversation we were having is that we need to work together so that we can build that foundation, build that legacy together. But we can't build it together because we're always fighting. But why are we always fighting? So what is one of your solutions?
Why, to stop all the fighting? Well, they should bring back that the husband can discipline his wife.
What?
No.
Don't get jumped out here.
No, I'm just kidding. Let me
get some DV services up in this thing and get you some training. No. Women ain't submitting to you because you go.
No, I see, but I like to make people laugh. You know, that's a part of what I do. No, I think that we just need to just put it in the air, because word is power. You know what I mean? People need to say, hey, the black man is great. Hey, black people trust each other. Hey, we gonna build our businesses and we're gonna be successful, because we were successful before we had Black Wall Street. Why are we not doing it now?
What is your take on, okay, because from what I hear, you feel like you haven't been supported.
Well, you know what? I just never seen, you know what? I'm not gonna say that this don't happen, but I just ain't never seen no rich black woman, right, come pick up no broke man and pay for the development of a black man, really, unless he was doing something for her. And then some of them have the stories, oh, well, I tried it one time and it didn't work out, so I'm through with niggas. No, you can't do that. You got to try just as many times as your dad tried to make you. You know what I mean? You got to try. You got to be a part of that. Got to be a part of your life. That's got to be a part of what you do, is help brothers forever.
DeMarcus, what does intimacy mean to you?
Well, I've learned new things about intimacy. I thought intimacy was only about sexual contact, but really it's about connecting with a person, you know what I mean? And talking with a person, you know? And the black community need more intimacy and communication about that. You know, we need to say to ourselves, look in the mirror and say, hey, you know what, that black man next door is good. That black man next door makes the seed. Now
how can they say, like, how can they Daniel said, into me I see. Right. Into me I see. So how do we get these connections? Because, like, okay, I'm trying to figure out these words, because I hear what you're saying. But from a woman's perspective, I have seen women with money take care of men, and no, we're not going to do that more than once. And especially if your actions is
because the ones that I met, if you walk up to them and you broke trying to talk to them, they'll look at you like something is wrong with you, or may kick you into you know what, trying to come up there and talk to them. Boy, you broke? You come and talk to me?
How do they know you're broke?
Well, a lot of times they just assume that you might be walking through the park, because that's the thing that we need to change. We need to change that thinking that, hey, you know, if somebody's this way, he's black, he's broke, you know, and rich folk.
Give me your best pickup line.
Excuse me. Sometimes I say, well, excuse me, I'm lost. Can you tell me direction somewhere? Blah, 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 blah. You know, and then I say, well, are you from out here? Well, all right. And then I introduce myself, you know, and I say, thank you for giving me direction. You know, my name is DeMarcus. You know, how about you look really nice? How about we go out sometime?
So you start off with a lie.
Sometimes. But it may not be a lie. I might really need to know something. You know, I'll ask a legit question or something to kick off a conversation. But it's not always necessarily a lie. I might just say, hey, well, I like the way you look. You know, and that's basically all I can go by when I first meet somebody is, hey, I like the way you look. I don't know how you're gonna treat me yet, but hey, let's go out and find out.
Okay. Young Black King. Can this young Black Queen get a little word in real quick and say something?
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
when we talk about Black women and what your experience of us dealing with and putting up with, one, I've seen a lot of Black women submit to the wrong man.
That's always happening. See, they want to submit to the wrong man and not to me. See what I'm saying?
Now what makes you the right man? Why you the right man? Tell me why you're the right man.
Well, because I got $1 billion patent. See, I was the right man. See, I build houses from top to bottom. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And my hands are money. You know, a woman invest in me can have a whole lot. That's why I'm the right man.
But what are you doing to invest in her?
Well, I'm being there. I'm whatever she does, she makes money with me. Like say if somebody invested in me and we bought some properties, yeah, she's gonna profit. She's gonna profit off of my hands.
So maybe it's the wording. Because I'm listening to you and I know you more than some people are listening. So let me see if.
But a lot of things I don't tell women off top. I just show them if they're around. You know what I mean?
So are you saying that you guys, it's not just about the Black woman investing into you, it's about you guys investing into each other?
Right. Absolutely.
Okay, because a lot along the ways I was starting to get concerned because you kept saying a woman invest in you.
All right, the loud engine just went by. Say that again.
So you're saying Black men and Black women should invest in each other. So listen, before we run out of time, oh dang, that went by fast. What I think is we have to work on our intimacy with each other.
Right.
Our intimacy is more than about having sex, and a lot of times, it's about sex, right?
But sometimes it's about the positions, not just the sex. See, we need to get more intimate positions, like the froggy style, the doggy style, the horsey style.
DeMarcus, bye. Anyways, intimacy. Clearly, you got it already with having fun together.
Right. You see?
And maybe let her get a word in.
Right. Right.
What
You're
else?
right. You're right. I should listen more.
Yeah. I mean, okay, King,
because you know what?
Yes, but
Listening does get you far.
yeah.
Listening gets you far.
Listening, intimacy, and action. What is your action telling the woman? Is the action telling the woman that you want to build and that you are building and that you are something worth investing? Because when you invest, you have to make sure that is a good investment and that you're going to get a return on your money.
Right.
So in your action that when she invests, returning her money.
But see, when two people become married, right? What hers is mine and what's mine is hers. So then it becomes what I got, she has.
That is true, but are you showing her that you will be able to get good return on the money and to invest in marriage and everything?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I show them the whole set, every move from in to out, but some of them, a lot of women just want that fast life. They want the man to already have this and have that. And they just don't want to hear your plan.
Well, if we're talking biblically speaking, a man should be already having his stuff together, and a woman comes in and helps him build and make it better.
Right. So when she comes, turn in her application, and you look over it, and you be like, well, this is what I want you to do, and this is how we operate. Oh, I don't want to hear that. Let's go hang out. Let's go. And then she just throw that leg up and stuff and have you look at that instead of talking about what y'all can do. You know what I mean?
Okay, listen, we're running out of time, and we're definitely going to finish this conversation because we gotta teach DeMarcus just a little bit more.
Well, I'm willing to learn.
And look, I'm learning stuff from him too. I'm teasing him. I'm learning from him too of like how disconnected we are as a community and how we can build. And we want to
But
continue.
right now, we're making the connection back right now with what we're doing. You know, saying that there's a possibility, saying that this is what you should do, because don't forget, we had Black Wall Street. You know what I mean? We had all that stuff happened before. So these are the children of the people. We're with the children of the people who did that before.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And I think what DeMarcus is saying is that we as a people need to come more together and build, but we got to get through our differences and our I feel like it's a miscommunication so that we can come together and be able to build back, because we're not a strong unit.
Well,
So we need a strong unit to build.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to Clean Greens Living Live, broadcasted on Rainier Avenue Radio. I am your girl, Queen Bree. Please share with me any ideas, tips, or how we can come back and build together our Black community as far as relationship and just community as a whole together. All right. See you next week. Bye.